Hi, I'm Mike Greiner. I'm a bankruptcy attorney with the Financial Law Group, and we serve residents of Macomb County, Michigan. I'm here to talk to you today about when you should file bankruptcy if you're getting divorced. One thing that some of my clients wonder is when they should file bankruptcy, and if they should file bankruptcy jointly before the divorce or wait until after the divorce to file bankruptcy. And one of the key things that I think are important to bear in mind is the fact that, for starters, when you're still married, even if you're not living together, even if you're not still in the same household, even if you're not getting along, even if you filed divorce already, you are still eligible to file bankruptcy jointly as a couple. As a result of that, you will be able to reduce your legal fees by half, essentially, because of the fact that the cost of filing bankruptcy for a married couple is exactly the same as the cost of filing bankruptcy for an individual. So you can either file bankruptcy as a couple before you file for divorce, and get that discharge, or you can each essentially pay the same amount of money after the divorce to get the bankruptcy. Now, the other thing to bear in mind too is that once the divorce decree has been entered, that becomes law, and certain provisions that are in the divorce decree are the type of thing that the bankruptcy courts are not going to address. Let me give you an example. One of the issues that's frequently addressed in a divorce decree would be the allocation of debts. So say you and your spouse before the divorce have incurred a bunch of debt together, a bunch of credit card debts, a bunch of mortgage debt, any number of kinds of debts. As a result of that, those debts may be jointly in both your names. The court then, the divorce court, is then going to have to determine who is going to be ultimately responsible for those debts. If you wait until after that divorce decree has been entered by the court, then you may find yourself in a situation where the bankruptcy court is not going to interfere with that, because they don't want those creditors then to be able to go back after your former spouse and collect on those. However, if you file bankruptcy before you get divorced, then what you're able to do is eliminate that debt for both of you, and then there's nothing for the divorce court to address. And as a result, both of you have that clean slate moving forward, and you're able to get on with your lives. Now, I know it can be very difficult to deal with somebody where you may be facing a divorce, you may be going through a separation, and things aren't going to work out with the marriage in the long term. But I think ultimately, many times, people need to ask themselves, when they have their lives intertwined in this way, and they both owe a lot of debt, oftentimes in combination, that sometimes it makes a lot of sense to work together to try to deal with this so both of you are able to get on with your lives once the divorce has been finalized. I've had a number of clients who've done this, and it's worked out very well for them. If you want to find out more about your options for divorce, or for bankruptcy, especially as it relates to a pending divorce, please feel free to give me a call. I offer free consultations. I'd be happy to meet with you personally. My phone number is 586-693-2000.